It's Wednesday, February 1st. You're listening to Your Florida Daily. I'm Katrina Scales. The U.S. Postal Service is addressing what it calls a growing problem: thieves targeting mail carriers in Central Florida. Police say a carrier was robbed last week at an apartment complex in Altamont Springs. Two men are accused of stealing a master key, leading investigators miles away to Marion County, where deputies say they found the men going mailbox to mailbox. People living in the complex where the key was stolen say these attacks are putting lives and personal information at risk.
It's tax season too, so we're all awaiting really sensitive, important documents.
The master key, also called an arrow key, gives postal workers access to mailboxes for a certain geographical area, allowing the thieves to break into complexes nearby. The Postal Inspection Service shared a list of ways they're working to prevent these attacks, including extra training and deploying extra inspectors to certain neighborhoods. A 72-year-old woman spent 3 days accidentally locked inside an inmate holding cell at the Orange County Courthouse. The Orange County Sheriff's Office says the woman worked for a janitorial service and was cleaning the cell Friday night when the door shut behind her and locked her in. She couldn't call for help because she left her cell phone on the cleaning cart outside the cell. When she was rescued on Monday, she told deputies she hadn't eaten anything for 3 days and drank water from a small faucet. She also told deputies she's diabetic. The woman was checked out by first responders and given food before going home. And it's a somber day for NASA and the nation's space program. Today marks 20 years since the Space Shuttle Columbia broke up as it was coming in for a landing in Florida, killing all 7 astronauts on board.
Columbia, Houston, UHF comm check.
Mission Control confirms it lost contact. There's been no further communication.
Lock the doors. Copy.
A short time later, debris was seen falling from the skies above Texas. The Columbia is lost.
The disaster was later blamed on a hole in the wing caused by foam falling off the external fuel tank during liftoff. The Columbia tragedy grounded the shuttle program for 29 months, and all future missions would include a detailed inspection of the orbiter's heat shield. Those safety changes are still in place today. Here's Kennedy Space Center Janet Petro speaking at a remembrance ceremony last week.
For some, that seems like a lifetime, and for others, it seems like it was just yesterday. But for our agency, it is a time that lives here in the present, shaping our culture, informing our decisions, and helping us to forge the way ahead.
Find these top stories along with breaking news, weather, and traffic all day on clickorlando.com. And now, a completely random Florida fact. The difference between Florida's Seminole and Miccosukee tribes is political, not cultural. In 1957, many of the Native Americans in Florida formed a political organization called the Seminole Tribe of Florida. Others, wishing to make political decisions separately, formed the Miccosukee Tribe of Indians of Florida in 1962. Today, there are about 100 individuals living in South Florida who qualify for membership in either tribe, but also choose to remain separate. They're called independents or traditionalists. Your Florida Daily is produced by News 6 WKMG in Orlando. I'm Katrina Scales. You can subscribe for new episodes wherever you like to listen.